Did you know that you can actually export depth of field and focus pools with comped footage in Unreal Engine? This is totally news to me and I'm pretty excited about this. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this, but you can use Composure's amazing system for getting really nice non-anti-aliased footage over the top of CG backgrounds, along with our video plane placement actor to actually get a result that gives you extra depth of field. I had no idea. So let's show you how to do this. So I'm not going to show you the whole setup of Composure. There's a previous video where I've got to this stage where I've got a nice sequence, and my sequence shot is happening here. But I've just noticed that this depth of field carries through to the final export, which I don't know why that works, but it does, and that's very, very cool. It means we can really get this finishing touch of amazing depth of field along with high quality footage. I'm pretty astounded. So say we've got something like this, what I think I might do is create a second copy of this alien that's next to it. So if we go to the outliner, we can go to our video plane and jump out of my camera for now. And let's just find this mesh component and let's just put a plane right next to this and make it a child of it. So it's going to be like in essentially the exact same position as the video plane, except a little bit to the left, a little bit to the right. So this needs to be a movable actor to be a child. But now if we double check our composure window, if we double check our comp now, we want to see the plane right next to it. And then let's put the alien material on this plane. Let's use this and create a material, alien copy, I'm going to call it. Put on here, let's double click and make this emissive as well. Make this masked, use the alpha channel for the mask, apply and save that. And, roughly match up the alien's kind of height and distance in the scene. See how we got that there? And we can go to perspective, cine camera actor, and now we've just got an idea of where the alien is, and we can do a really nice focus pull shot now. So if we go to our sequence, I'm just going to delete my previous focus settings and set it to something reasonable where we can actually see everything in the scene. And yet now we can just do all this from the cinecam now. So cine camera actor here. My current focus distance is quite short. Current focal length is 40, which is good. A small aperture will give a really nice little, like a wide aperture means everything is in focus. A small aperture is when you've got those really nice short focus pulls. So small aperture is key. I've got this current focus distance. So we can either change this focus offset or this manual focus distance. But I want to get a shot where the alien is only just in focus and nothing else is. So I might zoom all the way back here. Bring the focal length in a bit for a bit of a shorter field of view. Maybe a little bit less, so it's a little bit more realistic. Bring it a bit closer. I'm just double checking my comp as well, and it's kind of in the same place. This should do the job. Yeah, I'm just going to do a dramatic focus pull like that. I think that's really cool. Another way we can double check that the actor is actually going to be in focus, actually, I've just thought about this, is I'm going to make this invisible for now. And then I'm going to go to the video plane placement and make that visible. So if this is in focus, then the alien should be in focus. Let's go back to our sequencer and let's keyframe this manual focus distance. Over here, we want this to be here. So I actually quite like this shot. It's just his kind of torso, but I think that's quite nice. For the most part, the shot's going to be pretty out of focus, but I think that's quite cool. Let's just hide this video playing again and just see if like anything is in focus really. And then here I want to focus on like the background. And yeah, so it's a little bit of seeing what happens, but can be fairly confident because I've checked the focus against the video plane and stuff like that. Let's render out a test. Go here and I just made a new little folder for each test. And just accept and render that. And now we can just eagerly watch the results. You'll be happy if he pops into focus even for a little bit. I think that'd be really cool. But essentially, I'm really happy with the fact that you can set this stuff out of focus, even in sequencer, because that just really seals the deal with composited footage. If your composited footage can be out of focus, that just smooths it all together so much nicer. That was something I had been looking for a long, long time, didn't know how to do. And so it's kind of the final piece of the puzzle for cinematic shots, So now jumping into Premiere and importing my frames from test 2. We can watch this in real time pretty quickly. And, I actually think that's really nice. I actually think the worst part of this is when it's in focus because you can see my crappy key and everything. But a few bits of trial and error. I think this is actually really, really cool. Really mysterious shot. So I'm really stoked on that. So if I want to go and kind of edit and try some other shots, I might just turn on that thing that was the child of the owl placement, make it visible, and just mess around with some other shots. So I might zoom all the way back here, bring the focal length in a bit for a bit of a shorter field of view, maybe a little bit less, so it's a little bit more realistic. Bring it a bit closer. I'm just double checking my comp as well, and it's kind of in the same place. This should do the job. Yeah, I'm just going to do a dramatic focus pull like that. I think that's really cool. Frame just some transform, maybe even a bit of roll. And we'll use this. So we can see that we got this guy, but we'll use this kind of copy as our example for now. And let's just get a bit more wacky with the parameters. Little bit out of focus, I like that. So really, really out of focus, hectic, a bit like, whoa, let's see what we're looking at, and then back into out of focus. I think that's cool. So now that we've done that, we just want to hide this guy again. Visible no. And then we can make another render test. Put it in a new folder, go back, new folder, test 3. Boom, select folder, accept. And in no time, we're going to be able to see what that looks like. So you can see it's pumping out little chunks of our render bit by bit, and this depth of field is carrying through quite nicely. If you pick your shots wisely and things like that, you can actually get Unreal Engine composited footage not looking too bad. With the help of Composure, the Off-World Live Toolkit, and the video plane placement, it's pretty damn cool. Unreal Engine compositing has been looking a bit stale for a little while, and I feel like everyone's been trying to find ways to make it look better. No one's really quite getting there, but I'm getting closer than I've ever got personally, and I think it's really, really exciting actually.